I didn't give a crap that my kids have more than their step-and-half siblings at their mom's house. My ex-wife texted me last Tuesday asking if we could talk about something important. I knew it was gonna be bad because she only uses that tone when she wants something unreasonable. We've been divorced for 6 years now, and the whole thing was a disaster from start to finish. She cheated on me with some guy from her work, and then 3 months later she's pregnant and swearing up and down it's mine. I told her fine, but I'm getting a DNA test the second that kid is born. 2 weeks later she suddenly had a miscarriage, except I found out from her sister that she actually got an abortion because she knew that baby wasn't mine. Then she had the nerve to tell everyone I stressed her out so much I made her lose the baby. The divorce got ugly real fast after that. We have 2 sons together. Tyler is 11 and Jason is 9. We split custody 50-50, which I fought hard for because she wanted full custody and was asking for a stupid amount of child support plus alimony. She didn't get the alimony, and the child support was way less than she wanted because the judge saw right through her lies. She remarried some guy named Glenn about 3 years ago. He already had 2 kids from his first marriage, a 13-year-old girl and a 10-year-old boy. Then her and Glenn had a baby together last year, so now there's 5 kids total in that house. Here's the thing. I make good money. I'm an engineer and I've been at the same company for 12 years. I got promoted twice since the divorce and I'm doing well. My house is nothing crazy, but it's nice. 3 bedrooms and I turned the basement into a gaming setup for the boys. They've got a PlayStation, an Xbox, a good TV, a mini fridge down there with snacks and drinks. Their friends come over all the time and they basically live in that basement on weekends. My ex-wife and Glenn are not doing as well. He works in retail management and she does some kind of administrative assistant job. They rent a smaller house and all 5 kids are crammed in there. The boys share a room with Glenn's son when they're over there. They've told me it sucks because there's no privacy and the baby cries all night. I take my kids on trips. We went to Disney World in July for 10 days. We stayed at one of the resort hotels, went to all 4 parks, did the character dinners, bought them whatever souvenirs they wanted. It cost me a fortune, but they had the time of their lives. Then in August, my parents wanted to do a big family reunion trip, so we all went to a lake house upstate for a week. My brother and sister brought their kids, and we rented jet skis and went tubing and had bonfires every night. Tyler and Jason still talk about that trip. My ex-wife found out about both trips because the boys posted pictures on the family iPad. She called me up furious, asking why I didn't tell her about these vacations. I said because they're none of your business and they don't involve you. She said it's not fair that Tyler and Jason get to do all these amazing things while Glenn's kids and their baby sister get nothing. I said that's not my problem. She hung up on me. The boys do whatever activities they want. Tyler plays travel soccer, which is expensive as hell between the fees and the uniforms and the tournaments in other states. Jason just started guitar lessons and wanted this specific electric guitar he saw on YouTube, so I got it for him along with the amp and all the accessories. They both take swimming lessons at the indoor pool near my house. When they're at their mom's place, Glenn's kids don't do any activities because they can't afford it. My ex-wife told me Glenn's daughter really wants to do dance, but it's like $200 a month and they just don't have it. For Tyler's birthday in September, I rented out a spot at this trampoline park place and invited his whole class. 30 kids showed up. We had pizza and cake and I got him a new bike he'd been asking for. It was a great party. My ex-wife didn't come, but she texted me later saying Glenn's son had his birthday the same month and they could only afford to take him to the dollar store to pick out a toy and have cake at home with just family. She said I was rubbing it in their faces. I wasn't rubbing anything in anyone's face. I'm just living my life and taking care of my kids the way I want to. Glenn's kids are not my responsibility. The baby is definitely not my responsibility. I didn't marry Glenn. I didn't have kids with Glenn. Those are not my children.